Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel and back to Lost Eidolons. I'm excited to get into things today. Starting with a mistake. Also, he says to the moon. Okay, that's pretty funny. Maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe that's the username of the guy that donated to the Kickstarter. I don't know. Where is that letter? I wonder. Oh, there it is. Dear Pavlo, it's Robin, if you can believe that. I hope you're alive and doing well. Sorry for not writing sooner. We've had to hide out in Liviu for a while, and they don't have much of a postal system. It feels like another lifetime since my last letter to you. I feel so stupid thinking back on it, cheering about how we just beat the Empire and would be home soon. I can't believe I was ever that naive. Needless to say, things took a turn. I guess there's no use rehashing what's past. Not that the present is much cheerier. We're in Leroyar now. You can't imagine how it's changed. It's like Balastar's people ripped the soul out of this place. Everywhere I look, it's just ashen faces, toppled buildings, old beggars with empty bowls. Maybe I'm just some dumb country kid, but I can't wrap my head around this kind of cruelty. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Empire was no better. Stability isn't justice, and quiet isn't peace. But Balastar's people haven't changed things at all. All they did was cut off the whipping arm, then pick up the whip for themselves. I really hope we're not doing the same. Man, I wish you were here, Robin. Robin is such a pure soul. Speaking of, we're going to talk to Robin because, couple reasons. We have to anyway. I am starting to think about bonds and things. We're really close to being done with Robin, so I think we just finished that. And then, we do Clara and Andrea. I think that's kind of our push at this point. So.
Hi there.
Let's give him his letter.
Hi there.
Robin, I hear you lost another letter.
Sorry.
Oops, you caught me. Sorry, Cap. Never mind. Yeah, let's give it to him. Here, did I see Pavlo's name on there?
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, he and I have a lot to catch up on. I'm sure we'll see him again before long. I hope so.
Hi there.
Got friends like that I essentially just kind of write to every now and then. Let's see. I think he likes tools, but I'm going to double check that real quick. Be right back. Yeah, he likes tools. So let's see. Let's give him a rare one, see if we can just kind of shore this up a little bit.
Aw, thanks.
There's really not much to go. I think we just finish him off. He also really likes food, but I don't want to burn a legendary one on him. I don't think. Let's see how this goes.
Aw, thanks.
Ah, so close. Well, one more thing. Of pretty much anything, I think. Got a lot of stuff like this. He doesn't love it, but I think it'll be enough. Yup. Trusted friend.
Hi there.
New chat. Is it voiced? Cap, did you call for me? Robin, I have a new mission for you. Already? But we just finished our last battle.
Nope.
You're the only one who can do this. Nope. One of our training instructors was injured in the last battle and needs some time to recover. I'd like you to take over for them.
What?
Huh? Me, an instructor? But I don't know the first thing about teaching people. I'm still learning from you and Robert every day. Every teacher started as a student. Don't be afraid. All you have to do is relay the things you've learned to newer soldiers. Same as you've always done, and if you can give them a little encouragement, even better.
Let's see.
Alright, Captain. If you think it's for the best. I do. Actually, it was Robert's idea. No kidding. Alright, orders received. I knew that one would get to you. Don't get me wrong, Cap. I trust Robert's judgment, and I'm grateful for his help. But you're usually the one pushing me to new heights. I remember that day in Alice when I first met you two. Yeah, when you invited us to join the crew. You've been pushing responsibilities on me ever since. I can't say I've always lived up to them, but I've never regretted any of them. You really have matured.
Yeah.
You know, doing my best. Don't let your best be your limit. As an instructor, you'll have to go above and beyond. Just like Robert did when he taught you. Got it. I like
Hi
Robin.
there. Aw, thanks.
So, trusted friend, our second one. Interesting. We'll get a quest out of that, too. Oh, okay, we do that every so often. I think next we get Clara finished off, and then we maybe go to Andrea. So let's go talk to Clara.
Well, well.
Alright, we can chat over work plans, so we'll do that. I try to get all the things done we can like that first. Okay, we just have one. We can talk to her about Balastar's tyranny. Interesting. And that moved it up. With everything Balastar's done, it almost makes you miss the Empire. I was thinking that. At least they pretended to have good intentions. That guy's brought nothing but misery. I can't deny that. What the hell made him snap like that? I think Isoro's death broke something inside him. Sure, maybe at first. But it's been 2 years. At some point, grief stops being an excuse. I think Balastar's been rotten all along. Isoro was just the one holding him back. Maybe you're right. All I know is, he took my eye and left me alive. If that doesn't prove insanity, nothing does. Okay. I'm glad we're talking about that, because I was thinking that, and I was like... Oh, there's a fly buzzing around my face. I was thinking that, and thinking that maybe that was a flaw in the writing, that, like, we've just kind of lost that, but the fact that they're acknowledging how weird that is makes me think we are going to get an answer to it at some point. So, let's see what that gets us with Clara.
Look who it is.
New chat here.
Hi there.
So, did you read the strategy book you were after before?
Yes.
Of course, I've already got it memorized. Guess the rumors I've heard about you are true. What rumors? That you put most of your earnings into weird, obscure books. Of course. Why do you think I'm so successful? You've made a lot of money, though, especially with how high your rates were. And I invested it right back into myself. That's why I could charge such high rates. You're really something else.
I'm listening.
What drives you to do all that? I've told you before, I don't want to be a mercenary forever. The kind of places I grew up had one lesson to teach, and I learned it over and over. Without money and a plan, you might as well be dead. Rough childhood. You know this song as well as I do. People who have money treat everyone else like cattle, and they're treated just the same by anyone who has more. Of course, once I did some growing up, I figured out the truth. Money's not the only kind of power. And that's the story of how you became you.
Yes.
Yep, and that's why, when the war started, I joined Isoro's forces with no hesitation. I saw a chance to move up in the world, and I took it. Things may have gotten a little off track there for a while, but this time I won't miss my shot. Then I'll do my best to make sure my High Commander keeps rising in the world. Gods, you are a strange one. What does that mean? We have all these things in common. Both orphans, both mercenaries, both fighting the same fight, but you're still so innocent. It drives me crazy.
Well...
I don't know whether to feel complimented or insulted. No wonder you're so fun to talk to. That was a compliment, by the way. I like characters like Clara a lot, too.
Look who it is. Thanks.
Okay. So that got where we needed to be with her for now. I'm happy with that for now. I would like to do the same with Andrea, if possible. Where is she? Oh, she's up here, isn't she? Yeah. I did some inventory management off-screen as well to prepare Dane to take over for Marshall if she leaves. The optional battle, we still got to use her, so I don't know how long she's going to be with us. I also kind of moved some inventory things around and assigned some new adjutants, allies to... You know, you can have, like, 2 people equipped. I can't show it here, I don't think. But I put some new people with some other new people, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I paired up some new people, and I think it's going well. Let me see what she likes real quick. Be right back. Alright. Andrea likes tools, and she also likes weapons. I think we give her that bamboo spear that Robin made. I think that's a good idea. So let's do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Let's give her another thing here. I could do that and really boost her. Sword created by the famous blacksmith Fugar. It's said to be the sword used by the Royal Guard. Do I want to drop that on her? Why not? If we have these, we might as well use them.
Thanks.
And we have overflow, which is good.
Yeah?
I was hoping it wouldn't max out the gauge and then stop.
Hi there.
So have you made any progress making friends around here?
Maybe.
I've tried with a few people, but small talk is annoying. I never know what to say. Gilbert back there just mean mugging. It's not like that with you. Well, you can be a little blunt. Not everyone's got my dashing confidence and gentlemanly patience. You know, the old me would have kicked your butt a long time ago. But seriously, we're in a war here. Anyone in this camp could die any day. So just muscle through the awkwardness and get it over with. Life's too short. Have you been living with thoughts like that this whole time? Can you blame me? So, have you ever thought about me dying?
Sure.
Of course I have. How did that make you feel? Come on, what kind of question is that?
What's your problem?
How the hell am I supposed to know? You're always so damn chipper. So, answer the question. Andrea, you're my favorite person to bother. So just do us both a favor and stay alive. As he walks into a rock.
What's your problem?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Hey, Eden. Alright. So we've got her as a close ally, Claire as a close ally. Albrecht's the next one that's pretty far off, but I'm going to try and max out the people we have first, I think. Let's see. We've still got a good amount to keep going. I'll see if Albrecht has anything. He doesn't where he is, so... Maybe we keep on going with the gift-giving stuff. I can give her that.
Thanks.
Let's go back to Clara and see.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Let me see what Clara likes. I assume weapons, and I'm hoping not tools. Of course, it's the exact same as Andrea. That's not what I wanted, but... It's weird that she doesn't like books, because they told us she does. I wish I had a, like, more common one to give her. I don't want to use the things, though, that are not, it's not their favorite. Because that would not be optimal. So I'm thinking maybe we do go see Albrecht now. Because I like him a lot, too. And I'm going to check what Albrecht's favorite things are. Alright, so Albrecht likes books and spell books, which I'm definitely good with. So, I've got some of these rare ones. Let's start giving him some of those, I think. Fragment of Soulstone used in the making of various items.
I thank you. Welcome.
I might be able to boost him to the next one, too. Marchelle's book. A book that once belonged to Marchelle, bringing great comfort in times of trial. Some of her favorite passages have been bookmarked.
I thank you.
One more will put him over. Do I have one more? I do! Military Handbook. Textbook of the sort used to instruct officer cadets at the Imperial military schools in the capital. The book is co-authored by several people.
I thank you.
I like to read books, too. I don't know if you guys like to do that.
Welcome.
But I'd love to know what some of your favorite books are. Fiction and non-fiction. What a way to start a conversation. Dang it, I still can't control it. Blazing new trails is always difficult. Don't get too discouraged. I'm tired of waiting. As my master often said, sort your thinking and the rest will follow. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Maybe that's simple for you, but it's not so easy for us commoners.
We are of a similar mind.
It wasn't easy for me either. When I first began studying under Verno, we worked on mastering emotions before all else. That's hard to believe, you're always so calm. Now perhaps. Then I was just a boy who had lost everything, save his hatred for the Empire. So you were a victim of the war too? Yes. Verno gave me a second chance. Meeting him was the best thing that could have happened to me. The Empire has destroyed my past. He kept them from claiming my future. I'm sure he felt the same way about you.
Ah,
One can only hope. As I hope you understand that everything I teach you now, I once struggled to learn myself. When I began my studies with Verno, I knew nothing of magic. I questioned myself at every turn. And each time I did, he would tell me never to assume my own limits. He said he chose to train me because he saw my potential, even when I didn't. Sounds like a great teacher.
right.
And I believe in you just as strongly. But this isn't regular magic we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. What you're trying is even more complex. Naturally, it's going to be more challenging. So you should be even more patient with yourself. That's one way to console someone. Merely being honest. I believe in you, Eden. Alright then, I guess I better stop complaining. Now the real question is, when are you gonna stop acting so formal around me? I told you, you should treat me like a friend. That was over a year ago. And I've said before, I prefer to address you with respect. Oh yeah? How would you feel if I started calling you Master Albrecht? After all, that's only proper, isn't it? You may address me however you please. It will not change the respect I have for you, nor how I choose to express it. You're no fun.
All right. Welcome. I thank you.
Yeah, I've had some situations like that too, where I've had to tell people, like, both that not to be formal with me, but also that, like, I'm not going to be that formal with you. It's too much. Especially on a consistent basis. Alright, we've got 15 points left for activities today. I need to decide what we're going to use that on. I'm thinking potentially Francisco. I'm trying to see who makes the most sense. Probably Francisco. Oh, it says ally absent. That's sad. I wondered if it would say Hector absent, but no. That is still bothering me. It's gonna keep bothering me. Yeah, let's do Francisco. See what he wants to talk about.
How's it going?
We'll chat over a meal. What can we talk to him about, though? Ooh, a bunch of things. Training, great drinks, favorite foods. Let's do favorite foods. Tasty foods, huh? I don't know if I've ever had food I wouldn't call tasty.
Ah.
Even Robert's cooking? Yep, all good to me. How can you complain about food when there's a lot of it? He definitely knows how to stretch ingredients, I'll give him that. Eden, when's the last time you remember going hungry? I mean seriously hungry, like we used to. Don't be so picky, brother. Yeah, okay, let's just leave it at that. Definitely a good attitude to have in wartime. Dual core was fun. Okay. The messages from these people everywhere is just really funny to me. I like it. I checked with the other guy. I didn't check with Porter this time. I'll do that before we end here. I don't know if there's anything that we really need from him. Doesn't seem like it.
Many thanks.
Alright, I think we're done with camp stuff. Let me make sure we did all our Taskmaster things. Complete. Any progress? Oh, is this a send people out? And it costs 5? 10. Whoop. Can't do that, but that's fine. Alright, let's, what's our one thing here? Housekeeping? Letter from Marshall to Robert. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, we already did that. Let's save, and then we'll keep moving. I created a new save to check out that bug with, Leonard, that potential bug. Still gonna have to write to the devs on that one. But, that is it for the camp segment. Let's move on. Alright, had to run out for a second, but I'm back. Let's get it going. It is so hot in Texas this week, you guys would not even believe it. Chapter 20, Clean Sweep. It's supposed to get up to 117 degrees Fahrenheit here. Ugh. Conference
Albrecht,
room.
what's the news on Balastar? According to reports, he has yet to capture Hollisburg.
They're still holding
Marcus,
out.
the former head of House Siegwolf, has been killed, but his brother Emmerich is still putting up a fight.
Guess there's still a few brave people left in the world.
Just because they've managed to hold out until now doesn't mean they can do it forever. Not to mention there's always the chance Balastar will give up on Hollisburg and turn his attention towards us.
Just remember your training and follow your orders. Do that, and Balastar won't be a problem. Now, if you're through trading commentary, can we discuss our next move?
Until now, I figured we'd mostly rely on the element of surprise. Though I thought for sure Balastar would have moved against us by now.
Sounds like good luck to me.
Hopefully. Now we just have to figure out how to use it.
I don't think it's luck.
What do you think of forming an alliance?
An alliance?
Marshall mentioned that Balastar began ruling like a tyrant after his coup against Abramo. That was why the Siegwolves rebelled in the first place. But they can't be the only ones dissatisfied with this state of affairs.
Albrecht, did you not hear anything I just said? Our troops are more than ready for this. We don't need anyone else's.
Clara, let's hear him out, and then make a decision.
The decision is obvious. You just don't like it.
I don't think so.
Continue.
It's safe to assume the Siegwolves aren't alone in their discontent for Balastar's rule. And yet, none of the other lords have risen up.
It's not a good idea to purposefully not make friends. You know what I mean?
Most likely that's a result of how ruthless he's been about stamping out any hint of opposition. But what do you suppose they're saying now?
When they have an example like us.
That he's hesitating toward us. And getting his ass kicked at Hollisburg.
Precisely. We have a brief window here. If we extend the lords an offer, I believe they'll accept.
I think
There.
so.
We heard him out. And I can already tell you where that story ends. How many times do I have to say this? I can handle Balastar on my own.
This is her revenge talking. This is not common sense.
Clara, no one here is questioning your skills. But charging headfirst into Balastar would make for one bloody fight, even if we win.
Plus, just because you can do something does not mean you should, or that that's the best course of action, you know.
If there's a way around that, I think it's worth a try.
For sure.
I knew you didn't have the stomach for this. Always looking for some clever angle. I'll say this once. We can't trick our way out of every fight.
Not at all.
Waiting around for the safer choice is the best way to let golden opportunities pass you by.
I see. She's saying we should just advance on him quickly. And worse, Eden's saying we should wait and make friends. Now I see what a little bit more what the conundrum is. I do think allies would probably be better, especially with how many people are discontent. It does seem like things were better under the Empire. And I didn't know when I was going to talk about this. You know what? We'll talk about it more once the battle starts.
I hear you, Clara. But squaring up against Balastar is about as far from a golden opportunity as it gets. Besides, this alliance thing is still a long shot anyway. If it falls through, you'll get your fight one way or the other. Just be patient a little longer.
Do what you want. Just don't come crying to me.
If you're planning a meet, Hasset's would be the best place. Should put our hosts at ease to be on their own home turf, and it sets us up to strike at Balastar.
Sounds like a plan. Then the Allied Summit will be held at Hasset's. Send a messenger and start making preparations. We've got no time to waste. Dismissed.
Alright. Near Hasset's, a week later.
There you are.
Albrecht.
We're ready to move.
Remember this place? It's where we first met.
Oh, yes. I recall that creature we met as well.
Standing here, I can't help but think it feels like fate. We're lucky to have you. Especially considering everything we've been through since.
We should be off. The lords await.
Here we go.
Karel, Pau, Mateus, Alexandre, and even Katerina.
That
One
man
by
on the far
one,
left looks
the
awesome.
High Houses joined forces with Eden's cause. Ostensibly,
Sweet.
they gathered to avenge the late King Abramo. But their true motivation was plain for all to see. The protection of their own wealth and power from Balastar's iron heel.
I mean, as long as you're with us.
Of such fickle things was the alliance against Balastar born, and by unanimous consent, Eden chosen as its high commander.
What a horse. What a horse. So it did work.
How fared the summit?
Better than expected. They all signed without incident.
Might have liked to see that.
Makes sense, I guess. They don't have much choice.
If I were you, I wouldn't put much faith in that little scrap of paper. Easy come, easy go, and all that.
Love the feathers on his armor still.
Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. All of Artemisia united under common purpose. Till that purpose is met anyway. Then out come the knives.
Yep.
We'll worry about that later.
Won't have to. They won't have the balls. Or the knives, for that matter.
What do you mean?
When your family owns a lot of land, they make your name really big on the maps. But that's not the same thing as having actual power. Empire fell. These are just the lucky little pissants who scurried out of the way.
So our great allied army is just an illusion.
I wouldn't say that.
I need time. Enough to train these idiots into something real. It won't matter how many soldiers we have if I can't give an order and trust them to get it done.
How much time do you need?
A month.
Okay.
You know that's pushing it. Balastar won't give us that long. Our new allies might not even be around by then.
Even if they are, convincing them to fall in line might not be easy.
Then forget it. I said from the start I'd rather stick with my own troops anyway.
Perhaps we could arrange a memorial to King Abramo.
We're talking about training. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
To unify us and remind us
As
what
you
it's
say,
about.
the alliance is an agreement between nobles. We'll need a declaration to the public. And if we expect them to fight for us, we'll also need to make the case for overthrowing Balastar. So, let us make an occasion of it. Commemorate Abramo's death, and in the same stroke, announce the alliance to bring his killer to justice.
I like this.
Rouse the public's heart.
A king like Abramo deserves to be properly remembered.
We'll begin preparations immediately.
You asked for time. I'm doing my best to get it. But you should start looking into other options in case it doesn't work.
You spent a lot of time thinking about how not to lose. One of these days, you'll have to actually try to win.
She's just so hyper-aggressive. She also talked about needing a month. Like, I don't know, it's just odd. The next day...
2 years ago, King Abramo of House Orsio brought the Empire's cruelty to an end. For his actions, he was rewarded with a knife in his back. And his killer's name is Balastar Fenice. A new tyrant, blinded by power and greed. That is why I, Eden, and 5 noble lords have gathered to bring justice to Balastar and those who serve him. To them, I say this. If you have any honor left at all, surrender now.
I hate to pause Eden in the middle of this great speech. Can I point out that in front of the stage there, we have Leonard standing there with a spear? I don't know how effective that's going to be. It's kind of an interesting, like... I wonder how that was chosen. Because I see Robin, and I think that's Francisco to my left. But, yeah, I don't know why Leonard is standing there.
Those who choose to side with a monster will meet the same fate.
The Alliance commemorated the death of King Abramo and pledged to bring his murderer to justice. Bolstered by public support, the Alliance enjoyed a swell in solidarity. But persuading the lords to bide their time would prove another challenge altogether.
Yeah, should we not hit his back while he's attacking Hollisberg? That might be too much ground to cover, though. A few days later.
What news?
The majority voted to move immediately.
What are they thinking?
That's what you wanted.
Our troops outnumber Balastars. They think waiting would be a waste of time. More importantly, we don't have the resources to feed an army this size.
Well,
a difficult obstacle.
we're gonna run out of food is a pressing problem.
It's now or never. If we try to delay, this alliance crumbles before it's begun.
It's also weird that they elect Eden High Commander and then immediately move to vote to, like, overshadow his authority. It's just kind of odd.
Suits me fine.
Clara.
It was always going to come to this. Balastar keeps his troops small for a reason. They're elite, hardened, loyal. These Alliance troops don't have the experience to execute our maneuvers. Numbers are the only advantage we've got. If we want to make use of that, we need a simple battle. No extra wrinkles.
So, head on after all then.
That's right. But Balastar's learned some lessons too. We can't count on him being reckless. We'll have to draw him out onto the battlefield.
I'm also really worried about troop morale. If his small numbers start defeating ours in high enough numbers, I think our army will crumble.
And how do you plan to do that?
Castilian. We steal his home right from under him.
Castilian, huh?
Take that, and he won't have a choice. He'll have to respond. Then all we have to do is beat him.
You make it sound easy. But you're right. That'll draw him out of Hullisburg for sure. Okay, Clara. We'll try it your way. Albrecht, notify the lords. The Alliance marches on Castilian.
Okay. I mean, it's an idea. But, like, how has Hullisburg held on this long, and will they help us?
According to our scouts, the general in command of Castilian is Hector.
Hey, long time no see.
Hector? That's a little surprising. I didn't think Balastar trusted him that much.
I've been puzzling over the same thing. Alas, no answers yet.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. We followed Claire's instructions to the letter. But there's something a little strange about all this, Cap.
What do you mean?
It's just the formation she has us in. They're not like her. She's got our forces all spaced out. Feels kind of sloppy.
Is she trying to use them as bait?
We just got a message from the lords. Their troops are in position, and the castle's surrounded.
Where's Hector?
No clue. But if I know him, he'll come out and greet us shortly.
You don't think he'll just hole up inside?
They're both bad options. I'm betting he'll take the lesser evil.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
Why would he ride out when he's got a castle like that?
Robin, you've deployed your troops like I've told you to, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'll only explain this once, so listen up.
Okay.
The Alliance forces are lined up in straightforward formations. So we're gonna go in messy. To anyone up on those walls, it'll look like we're the weak link.
Whoa. So all this is to lure Hector out?
Now you've got it. Of course, as soon as the fighting starts, they'll figure out what we're up to.
But if he does come out, are you sure you're going to be able to stop him?
As long as you don't get caught, it won't matter one way or the other. No matter what Hector does, the surprise should be enough to flip the momentum.
Okay.
Just be ready for whatever tricks he has up his sleeve.
Right.
Then we're all set. Let's move.
Robin, raise the signal. The battle starts now.
Okay, I see. I'm putting together what we're doing. So she's gambling that our troops are strong enough with bad formation to bait Hector out and then also still win. Alright, so the big thing I need to know, do I still have Marshall? I do not seem to. So who do we... Yeah, it put Dane in, who was partnered with her. Okay. So we're going to need Dane to get a new aide. Okay, we'll give him Eris. Because, yeah, I do think Dane is the one to put in. Because we're gonna need a healer. Let me check on Dane real quick. I assume we get to keep all the stuff she had. Dane, okay. Yeah, we need to swap all this. Okay. Yeah, put her stuff back in the convoy. So let's give you, obviously, cloth. That's what she had. I'm gonna give you a medium recovery potion. You don't need a mount. You do need an accessory. Okay, never mind. I don't have one freed up. So you're gonna need spells. I think I already did this. We've got Hymn of Healing, Healing Touch, Purification, Radiant Arrow, Healing Light. This is all her stuff. Do I want to keep that the same? If I do change it, what do I have? Okay, that's a self-heal as well. I don't need more attacks. Okay. I do have the magic thing. Up res, which I needed last time. I don't know that I do this time. Sacred Calling. Uses the power of light to move a distant ally to an adjacent tile. No, I don't really need that. Alright, I think we're good. That could be nice too. But no, I think we're okay. And then because of this, he has Holy Light. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright. Dane is in. Let's go. Actually, can I look around a little bit first? The enemy's not here yet. Okay. Oh, we might have been on this map before. For a quick battle or something. Oh, well, we're revisiting here. We've been here before, so that might be it. Alright, let's go. Victory, all enemies withdraw.
It's quiet.
Yeah?
How long do we have to wait?
Don't be in such a hurry. We could start the offensive once we know where Hector is. I've got scouts in the Alliance camps. As soon as they send word.
Man, she looks cool with the dual swords in that outfit. I love that. Okay.
Listen up! We're busting through! Move your asses and don't look back!
Found him.
He can't afford to wait until the Alliance shows up. Looks like he's coming to us. Let's dig in and capture them one by one.
Like moths to a flame. Form up ranks! Don't let them get past us!
Oh, are they gonna try? No. Okay, I was like, is this a defend point thing? No. Alright, so who are we dealing with? We got Hector, who is pretty scary. We've got Nora, we've got Hughes, and Cesare. That looks a little bit like Machete. Danny Trejo. Okay. So he's got a Warlock, a Bishop, and a Sorcerer with him. I figured I wouldn't need that resistance boost thing because Hector is such a strong, like, melee fighter. I'm already having some doubts. Alright, well, best thing to do is, I guess, take on a side. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mostly pull right, and we're gonna try and keep that going.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
Or we could, we'll go up the center a little bit. See what this looks like for us.
You see the trees.
So I said I was gonna talk before about, you know, I'm gonna reduce the music just a little bit. Worried it's a little too loud. There we go. I don't notice that made a change at all, did it? Okay. That'll be a little better, I think. Okay, so,
think deeply. Act quickly.
What I'm thinking is, it's interesting to me how the Empire was just so much better than what we're dealing with now, than Balastar's rule. Because
out of sight, but not out of mind.
From what we know, taxes went up immediately. It doesn't seem like they're getting benefits. It seems like things got worse.
Sure thing.
They got a, I can't remember the name of it now, a curfew,
Sarah's safe, this whole world can
which they
rot.
didn't have before. Like, it seems like the normal people would be really ready to rise up. Because this just sucks. But also, with how often war has been a thing, all the people that were willing to rise up might have done that. There might just not be good people left. I don't know. Giving a magic resist, okay. Yeah, we still got Leonard. I also changed around Leonard's spells a lot. Was it him? No, it was Albrecht. So Albrecht now is a lot more optimized. He's got 3 water moves, and then he's got electricity and ice to take advantage of the dampness that the water moves are going to cause. I really should have done that a lot earlier. But that was just kind of oversight on my part.
This is not the place we die, for Lady Marshall.
So let's get it started here. I'm thinking we do get it started with this. Yup. Looking good, looking good.
That.
I think I want him to be our vanguard here. That's so little damage. Wow. That guy is scary. Okay. I'd like Eden to go tie them up if I can.
Sure thing, Cap.
Man, he's just not strong enough to punch through anywhere.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder.
Alright, let's have him go and tie them up. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be a lot more optimal here.
Live with it.
Don't take too much. How much do you do with that? I need this to work. So, actually, how much does that do? 15. Okay, so I need this guy to end with less than 15.
Fine.
Not a lot of people are capable of that. That's new. I didn't realize she got that. Throws a poison pouch, unleashing miasma on a 1-tile range surrounding the target. Cannot be counterattacked. Cool. Alright, we're definitely gonna use that.
You can do this. You can do this.
Not enough.
I understand.
I'm gonna have to move them anyway. So what if I storm charge? Yeah, here we go. That's what we need. Excellent. Alright, because I'm not gonna let them through. Yeah, see, now they can't even make it. Not enough to just end any of them, unfortunately, but... Alright.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, I don't know if Robin can reach...
Let's roll.
No.
Where are we going again? Here it goes.
Can reach up there, though. Alright. That is unfortunate.
Simple enough.
We're gonna block all this off anyway, so... There we go. That's what we need. That's not what we need. This guy's crazy.
If your blood runs hot,
He's
keep your
so
head cool.
powerful.
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Well. Look who it is.
Yeah, we'll just have her take the time. Not ideal, but...
Francisco the Bold
yeah, that
is
guy's
alive!
scary for real. Yeah, we can do that, and that'll do a double attack then. I don't think I realized that would make him get attacked back, but
when your
that's
heart
fine.
starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
Can reduce him there. And because we diagonaled it, we don't get hit back.
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting hit by what over there? Archer, I think. That's fine. Especially when she's in cover and can shoot back. I'm good with that. There we go.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Yeah, I don't want him getting attacked, because if I go there, he won't be. Seems like a little bit of an oversight, but yeah, I'm gonna keep him back anyway. I just don't trust it. What is that number on the arm? I'm gonna have to check that. That was bad. Yeah, they're getting AoEs now, which I'm not used to. That crit's gonna hurt. Glad Eden can hold his own. We are gonna have to get some heals, though. We're gonna have Dane. Ooh. Uh-oh.
You bastards.
Wow.
No flame can extinguish my will.
Yeah, that's not good.
No sweat.
That's a lot. Okay.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
I want a piercing wave. Just to do damage to both. Let's do that. That was definitely worth it. That was great engagement. That worked out great.
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with these guys.
You got it!
I don't want that guy getting through, so I might just end up running around.
This is the plan. Live with it.
Whether words or swords, I
Eden
miss
definitely
nothing.
needs backup.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
He's only going to be able to hit Robert, actually. So that's not the end of the world.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
Alright, let's send him as backup for Eden. You can attack back with magic? What is this guy, Templar? You have spears and... wow. Alright, we're getting into some really interesting classes here. Okay.
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
Coming right up!
Do that and make him a target. Do I want to do that? Yeah, he can handle it. I'm a little worried about that. What are you gonna hit me with? Fire, probably. I think he'll be alright.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
I mean, if I'm really concerned... No, I can't. I can't stop them from doing that.
Well, well. Look who it is.
11 aura. Oh, right. He's got that thing where I can keep doing that. But what is this number here? The bottom. Oh, it's a stack of 11 aura. Okay.
Understood.
I see. Trying to decide how I want to handle this.
The
Since I
destination
can't
doesn't
help
matter.
him
It's the people
anyway,
you're with.
let's do this. Let's just get them all killed off.
Raise your swords. This is not the place we die.
Oh, he's haunted, right. Okay, so we gotta deal with the other one first.
This is the
That's
plan.
fine.
Live with it.
I'm just trying to decide who needs to do that.
As you command.
I'll have you do it. These guys' guard rates are high.
Tomorrow's a new day.
That is what I am learning. There we go. Okay.
It's time.
I need Dane
All right.
to start
Lend me your
healing
strength.
pretty badly. How many times can we use our range heal? 4. Okay.
If I fall, may the light find use in my death.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start here. I'm glad I had Dane equipped to somebody, because he's level 37. He's not behind at all.
Weapons aren't the only thing that rust.
Can you just get that? No, probably not.
And march towards tomorrow.
Okay, let's have Eden start it then. And then we'll have Clara finish it.
Look who it is.
Nice. I wonder if guard chants against her swords are calculated separately. Can you guard one hit and not the other? Do you guard both? I don't know. There's the pillar of fire I saw coming. Oh, and he wants to flaming arrows, probably for the same reason.
It was a bold move, Hector, but you failed.
That was too easy, yeah.
You think I'm gonna die in some hellhole like this?
I assume reinforcements and a lot
The
of them.
time is now! Push forward!
Is it just 8? That's not
So,
too bad.
you had more
At this rate, the Alliance must be fighting scarecrows. He's gonna combine all his forces. Don't let your guard down.
If we don't punch through, we're all dead! Fight to the last breath! Cut down any idiot who gets in your way!
That is where we're going to have to end it, though. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tune in next time to see the end of this battle. I'm not too worried. Oh, we've got elite Templars now. Okay, we went from an elite Berserkers. Ooh. Yeah. And then we get items from defeating all them, so I wonder what those are. I don't know. It's going to be a cool fight, I think, by the time it's over. But, like I said, you'll have to see the end of that next time. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget, let me know what you think about... just about the story. Like, do you think that things are better under the Empire or Balastar? Do you feel like there's still people left to rise up? I have no idea. What do you think? See you next time.